So what do I think about the Kawhi Leonard $28 million no-show that Steve Ballmer, the Clippers owner, paid or to get around the salary cap? I don't know. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. Kawhi does get paid a lot of money and he don't do a whole lot. I mean, he kind of does what he want to do. So it's not like that's exactly a stretch. I mean, the guy last year showed up for the postseason, but a lot of times he kind of does what he want to do. He's a very unique superstar in the league. Yes, he's one of the 75 greatest players ever, etc. But he's an enigma because we've never got the full of him. We got greatness of him in San Antonio, and we got part of it with Toronto. That was basically like getting traded to Saudi Arabia. It's like the Spurs were making a joke out of him as a lesson to don't step on Popovich's toes, and Tony Parker dissed them, and Ginobili and them looked the other way. And they thought we never gonna hear from him again. He went out there and won a ring. He's the reason why one of the reasons why Joel Embiid never got past the second round. I'm not so sure. As great as Giannis and Tupapopo is, if Kawhi stays over there in Toronto, I think he wins 2 rings. He just got that it. And when he plays to his best, he's a bad dude. But what happened in Clipperland, he hoodwinked him. Him and Paul George took the money. And Paul George is gone. And we never got the Clippers just became a load management, like a soap opera as opposed to a team. Steve Ballmer comes along, buys a team from racist Donald Sterling, got a fun run. But is he doing a Ponzi scheme? What's going on in Clipperland? We don't know. The NBA might investigate Pablo Torres. Been doing some investigating. Could we have a hoodwink situation around the salary cap? Well, Lord knows the Clippers spent a lot of money for a lot of no-shows. Now, Kawhi had demands to come to the Clippers. He dangled the Lakers, but he said, if you get Paul George, I'll come to the Clippers. But they traded a guy named Shea Alexander. How did that turn out for Kawhi? And yes, he looked pretty good last year. They got knocked out in the first round by the Denver Nuggets. But has he paid dividends for the Clippers? Now, you got people like Stephen A. Smith saying this guy steals people's money, takes people's money from teams. He's a, hokey superstar. What do I think? He's got a lot of explaining to do. And I don't see him and James Harden winning no chip. They got a good team this year on paper, but they've had good teams on paper for years. Tyronn Lue does a good job. You know how the Clippers are. And Kawhi is a frustrating guy because we should be talking about him in the same sense with Stephen, LeBron, and Durant. And we're not. Because he never plays enough. And we don't get the best of him. We've had glimpses. Oh, he's done enough to cement his legacy, but cement it in a real minor way. If it turns out the Clippers were doing some funny business, it's going to be interesting. But again, the guy has almost been a no-show with the Clippers anyway, so getting paid $28 million to not show wouldn't exactly be out the realm for him. He's kind of took the Clippers' money. There's been minimal results considering what they gave to get him. So this LA Clippers, Kawhi Leonard, $28 million no-show is almost par for the course. It's almost a joke, but we'll see what it means. We'll see if Adam Silver anything happens. It could be much ado about nothing. But you let me know what you think about the Kawhi Leonard $28 million no-show situation around the salary cap. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. And best believe, regardless of this, they're going to put more restrictions on the salary cap next go around because these players, load management, not playing. You'll see. I'm out.